Hello, hello, hello. This is Ronnie. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Well, these YouTube streams is heating up out here. They're heating, they're heating, they're heating. Listen, stumbled across something and just thought we'd talk about it. Well, as you know, there's some allegations going on that Daryl Moore, the cigar blogger, he has brought out some interesting allegations about Larry Reid from Larry Reid Live. Yes, yes. So allegedly, Larry Reid has molested a young man from the age of 14 to 17, and allegedly there are other um, victims or survivors that's coming forth later. So therefore, it's getting pretty ugly now. It's getting pretty ugly. Larry has not spoken out publicly, but it's alleged by another vlogger that Larry has filed civil and federal charges against his accuser and also against Daryl Moore, the cigar vlogger, and also allegedly that Mad Church Disease Marcellus McMillan has been named in it. And allegedly, I think he alluded to the other members of the A team as well. So let's see. Let me see if I can share my screen. I don't want to play the video, but I want to see if I can capture uh, a still picture of it. Let's see. There it is. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Can I make it bigger? I don't want to play it. I just want you to see it. Work, yes, celebrating to a loyalty. I didn't want to play it, but here is the the document from Larry Reid's attorneys. It's this title. This video is entitled "Larry Reid Live Suing Daryl Moore, Accuser, and YouTube Federal YouTubers." So YouTubers. So actually, he's trying to come for all the YouTubers that's even commentating on it. That doesn't make sense, but okay, I digress. Commentating is just that. He says it himself. Larry says it himself. He don't comment on anything that's not in the publications, that's in public. He don't break stories. He just comment on stories that's already put out in public. So he can't come for other vloggers that's commentating on what's already been put out in. But anyway, it says Larry Reid Live suing Daryl Moore, accuser, and YouTubers federally and civilly over allegations. Okay, so here's the document that this vlogger has, and also this person right here. He made sure he put this up on the screen because this person, Kendall Peacock. It says the vloggers getting electronic notification tomorrow. They have 24 hours to comply if they will be added to the federal suit again. Daryl in Ohio. So he's talking about Daryl Moore, the cigar vlogger in Ohio. So he's saying the other vloggers are getting notifications tomorrow electronically. So I guess through email. Okay, and they have 24 hours to comply. So basically, he was saying cease and desist, take down anything that you've talked about dealing with this accusation of molestation and pedophilia. I'm not going to just keep saying molestation. That is pedophilia. If you're a whole grown man, and you allegedly, you know, touch, fondle, grope, penetrated a child who's not at consenting age. He's a child. He was a child, allegedly. So this has not been proven in court. So we have to say allegedly, okay? And I was not there. So you have to say allegedly. Because you're innocent until proven guilty. I know it hurts for the accuser or the survivor, the victim. You know, it hurt to hear someone say allegedly, but you have to say allegedly because you have to prove it in court. You got to be found guilty. So I know public opinion always want to try and convict people before it even get to the courts, but the young man said it out of his own mouth. This is true. So what do you do? Okay. He knows what has been done to him. So he knows. This is the issue here. It's alleged by this blogger that Larry Reid has contacted his attorneys, and his attorneys has sent out or will be sending out um, letters to vloggers, namely Daryl, the cigar blogger, Marcellus. I think he even mentioned the other 18 members, also the accusers. He said this vlogger says he knows who the accuser is and who his wife is, and I think that's uh, I don't know why he would say that. He know who he is. He know who his wife is. He know where he lives. He know what he looks like. You know, sometimes things are just subtle threats. It just sound like it just come off like that. Allegedly, It sound like, oh, I know who you are, I know who your wife is, I know where you live, I know what you look like. That's how it came off to me. As a threat. You can't allegedly say that someone's threatening you or bullying you or harassing you or picking on you, and then you in turn allegedly push out these types of threats. Okay? Allegedly, that sounds like the threat to me, telling people that you know who he is, you know who his wife is, you know what he looked like, you know where he lived. Some things you just shouldn't say. But anyway, I digress. But anyway, so after this vlog, I went on the spiel, which gave me a utter headache. I was like, it was torture trying to even figure out what this person was trying to say. So finally, he gets to it. After he talked about George Bloomer and his anatomy and the size and how much he kept staring at it, he said George Bloomer sent him a picture of it. You can't make this stuff up, people. This is the level of perversion. George Bloomer is supposed to be a whole preacher, right? Isn't he supposed to be like a bishop or something? Why are you sending pictures of your private parts? See, this is why these allegations are going on, because you're doing just weird stuff like that. But anyway, allegedly, this blogger said that George Bloomer allegedly sent him pictures of his penis area, okay? And then he went on to describe it and all this stuff. Anyway, then he went on to say how much he would call Larry. This vlogger would call Larry and allegedly just, flirt with him basically. I ain't gonna go into all the stuff that he was saying. You go watch his video if you can stomach it, because I had to take an aspirin because my head started hurting trying to get through this whole thing. It's just the theatrics is it's sickening. But anyway, I digress again. Anyway, so all of this perversion he had to put out, and with all the the fanfare and the, you know, till he finally got to this with the allegations of, or the accusations of being served, and he read it. I don't think you can really see it here, but he actually read it, the letters that allegedly was sent out to Daryl Moore, the cigar blogger, and Marcellus at Church Disease, and let me see your transcripts, and Roxanne. He didn't really mention her, but she's a part of the A team. He alluded to the rest of them. So allegedly, they were all sent or will be sent. This is what Kendall Peacock is saying, that you had 24 hours. So this, they probably received it now or will be receiving it now, because this video is almost like a day old. It was almost like a day old. So it was done yesterday sometime. So this is getting ugly. I don't understand. This is my thoughts. What I do not understand is, how can an attorney tell you, the accuser, that you're lying and that you're being sued for lying? How can you tell someone that has allegedly been through a traumatic event, that it's not true, that he's lying? And if you don't stop telling this story, you're going to be sued. This is crazy. This is how you chose to address it, instead of just coming out and say, listen, this is not true. This is not me. This is not what I do. You paper Bible say, remember this. Why didn't you just say that? I understand the vlogger said that you were reserving yourself all year long and just gathering information on the cigar vlogger. You were gathering the 18. You gathering information all year long. Okay, I get it. I get it. I understand how you're bringing up federal charges on Daryl and the 18, and civil charges, or both of them. It looks as if, how it's written right here, that you're doing federal and civil over the allegations for everybody that's concerned. So this is problematic here, because you can't tell an alleged victim that he's wrong or that she's wrong. You know what I mean? You can't do that. This is why a lot of victims don't come forward, because they are treated like they're the perpetrators. You know what I mean? I understand the innocent until proven guilty. Okay, so you be innocent until you're proven guilty, but you can't tell your accusers that they're lying, they're wrong. They know what happened to them, allegedly. This is why it's problematic. And so you choose to just ignore the allegations and just go straight to your attorneys. This is weird to me. This is weird. I understand. I understand. This is a sue happy or litigious world we live in. Everybody wants to everybody, because nobody want to go to work. Everybody just want to take what other hard workers have been building. You know, they just want to sue over every little thing. They feel, you know, people feel like these days they can just do what they want, say what they want, and hurt people, steamroll over people, threaten people. They can do all these things. And the minute somebody stands up to you, oh, I'm going to call my lawyer. We're going to sue because I want your stuff, allegedly. That's not cool. That's not cool. Because if you are the man of God you say you are, and I use that loosely, loosely, the man of God you say you are, you have to address this. You have to make amends. You have to address this. You're not even supposed to be taking him to court if you papal Bible saved, right? Aren't you supposed to like get a mediator? You're supposed to go to him alone. If they don't hear you, blah blah. Take a witness and then take another witness. Aren't you supposed to do that? I'm not understanding how this got so out of control. As to this vlogger says that it's been a whole year that you allegedly felt bullied and stalked and harassed, and you got to say alleged because on all points, on all sides, you got to say alleged because you don't know. None of us was there but the actual people that's being named in, you know, the suit. But you see, okay, here is the it's kind of blurry. You can't see it. So it's like the Atlanta. It's the whatever Larry's attorneys are. He has the same. He also, this blog also mentioned that Tasha K has the same attorneys, allegedly. And I don't know, but here is Kendall Peacock, and this is his statement. He typed this in himself and says the vloggers getting electronic notification tomorrow. They have 24 hours to comply if they will be added to the federal suit. Again, Daryl in Ohio. Okay, so okay, let me say this too. Let me stop sharing this. Let me stop sharing it. Let me say this too. You say, okay, this is what you say. Somebody been stalking you allegedly. Somebody been showing up at your property allegedly. But you just said Daryl in Ohio. So therefore you know where Daryl lives. You said Daryl has been stalking and showing up. It's tit for tat, basically. Basically, this is how I'm seeing it, tit for tat. You can name where he lived, but he can't show up in the city where you live. That makes no sense to me at all. It makes absolutely no sense at all. See, we definitely have to do better. We have to do better. And people, when you're reporting, or not so much reporting, but commentating, because this is in the public space. This is in the public space, so therefore you can commentate on it. It is commentary. You're not a news reporter. You're a commentary. You're commenting on something that's already been made public. So you can't sue nobody for that. Okay, just make sure you say allegedly. You can't just say, okay, this person has done this, because they have not been found guilty. Even though the victim or the survivor has said, okay, this person is the one. He's the one. He did this to me. You still, have to say allegedly until they go to court. You have to go to court. I'm sorry, that's just how things work. You have to go to court. So I don't want to drag this out. Just want to make a point and bring it out that this blogger or vlogger, whatever his name is, says that, all right, I don't know if you can see these guys. I tried to put it up here so you can see them. Anyway, I'll put the picture up later because I don't know if you can see it. These are the guys that are at, they're, it's like going to blows now. They're about to go to blows now. And trying to see who's right, who's wrong. Listen, documents don't lie. If you filed a police report, yeah, I hear you. Anybody can file a police report. I hear you. You said the alleged victim claimed this happened, the abuse happened before Larry even had the house. Okay, you were you there? I don't know. I don't know. Were you there? How do you know this didn't happen? This is what I'm saying. Were you there? Were you right there in that house, living in that house? How do you know? Just like everybody else got to say allegedly, you should say allegedly too. You can't just say, oh, he didn't do it because he didn't even have the house then when he alleged that it happened. Okay, but he alleged that it happened, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So basically, let's go to this. They're trying to go to court. So Larry Live is trying to play this out in the courts. There you go. So Daryl Moore, he said, and so did the accuser. He came on the other night and he said he was sent a cease and desist. But this blogger said, no, it's not a cease and desist. It's you need to appear in court. You're being sued. So this is what this is. He's saying that you're being sued allegedly. I don't know. It was kind of fuzzy to me, and even when I tried to show y'all, it was kind of fuzzy. So, but he was reading it, and but of course, I got a headache, and that's not alleged. I got a headache from it. All right, I don't want to drag this out too long. I don't want it to be a long video, but I just wanted to update you, touch bases with you, let you know. Okay, so now we're at this phase that they're making it legal now. Everything is being pushed to be played out in the courts. Okay, so allegedly, we don't know if these are real documents. We don't know, what's going on. This is what Larry Reid has not come out and said anything. This is someone speaking on his behalf. This is another vlogger speaking on his behalf. So allegedly, Daryl Moore, from the cigar blogger, Marcellus McMillan from Mad Church Disease, and the other 18 bloggers. And they say whoever else, they just trying to name any blogger. This blogger was like, anybody that want that smoke, y'all got 24 hours to take down everything dealing with Larry D. Reid. And if it's in the public space, you can commentary on it. You can comment on it. Period. You can comment on it. So just say allegedly. Don't just outright accuse. You just say allegedly. That's all. All right. So, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and push that button. Share, share, share. All right. I can't wait to see y'all comments because I know this is heating up, and I know you're seeing other vloggers talk, and this is why. This is absolutely why I believe this is allegedly being pushed to the courts because some people got a lot to lose. They build up a persona They build up a persona that, they might be a legend in their own head, but they build up a persona that they don't want to lose. They don't want to lose that spot. They don't lose that spot, But it's about these babies, y'all, and y'all know that. It's about these babies. And if you're a alleged pedophile, you're a alleged molester, you know, hey, you can't let that slide. Period. You cannot let that slide. Let's be clear on that. You cannot let that slide. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.